tornado flashes into the last 32. Did we catch a glimpse of Brooke Shields there? I'm not quite sure if it was her. A couple of results before we move on.
With both men firing on all cylinders. Some terrific play already. Both held their first service games. Then Chang was broken in his second service game, and he's just saved another break point. With the tall left-handed Petr Korda, 6'3" from Czechoslovakia, serving really well. And that's a Cyclops rogue call. Umpire Jerry Armstrong.
Chang there having a little bit of fun. Figuring that even though the serve had not been served, it was a double fault. Chang's off again.
That is a double fault.
Double fault twice, you're not going to give me the point?
Well, it has happened when that's has happened in the past that sometimes they've switched it off, but it's still working, I think. By play between Chang and the umpire.
Love 15.
Well, Petr Korda has played some wonderful shots, but he was really worked over by Chang there. And in the end was forced into trying a very, very optimistic backhand.
$15 all.
Petr Korda made a good start to the year, but then went into a real slump, could hardly win a game until he came to Queen's, had a couple of good victories there.
$30-15.
And the thing that's really turned it round for Korda is the recruitment of Tony Pickard as his coach, the man who for so long looked after Stefan Edberg. He implored him over a series of phone calls to come and help him out.
$40-15.
Not so easy. It's one of these shots you've got to be very careful of, and particularly running into the net. Follow through.
Game Korda. Korda leads 4-2.
Winning with his second ace of the match. And one of the things that Pickard immediately picked up was poor fitness on Korda's part. He's worked very hard on that. And certainly the way he's moved around the court so far, he looks most impressive.
$15 love. $30 love. 40 love.
That's his first ace, and he's just upped the level of his game a bit in the last couple of games. A great shot.
Not quite deep enough, the Chang shot, and allowed Korda to play the lob. And Chang very indecisive. He's been lobbed a couple of times in this match so far, but an excellent shot by Korda.
Game Chang. Ball change, please. New balls. Korda leads 4 games to 3, first set.
Well, Peter Korda won a couple of very good matches at Queen's against Pat Cash and fellow Australian Rafter before going out to Goran Ivanisevic in the 3rd round there. And Tony Pickard is extremely impressed with the commitment that he's given and how hard he's worked. And they're going to see how they get on. Pickard, who's sat up in that box over many years and indulged in some great victories by Stefan Edberg. And I think he's a very positive character, isn't he, Mark? I think he's probably been very good for Korda from that point of view.
Yes, I think that's absolutely correct. And Korda is a player who is a bit temperamental in the sense that his game fluctuates. He has crises of confidence, and I'm sure that's something that Tony Pickard can help Korda with. He's currently ranked 56, and he's been as high as 5th in the world 2 or 3 years ago. So he really needs an injection of help at this stage. But he's a very talented player. And you can see he's got the new balls. 4-3.
love. 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 .40-15.
Always a tough volley to play. I think it was probably just going in without the help of the net cord.
Game, Korda. Korda leads 5 games to 3.
Using his serve very well, Korda. Look where he directs this one. Straight at Chang. He's indecisive. And he really struggled to get that one back. So the score 3-5, Chang serving.
Well, now that's
15 love.
an immediate apology from Chang. Would have been very interesting if he'd done damage there, because theoretically the point was over with the ball out. Memories of last night on court 14 with Tim Henman.
All. $30-15. First service. Out. 30 all.
Both men employing the slice backhand very low over the net, just clearing it, and of course staying very low in the bounce.
$40-30.
Peter Korda's making too many mistakes at the moment to finish the rally, although he's showing every type of shot from the baseline. Just wide.
Korda leads 5 games to 4, first set.
Michael Chang, the younger of the two men by 4 years, and there's never been any question about his fitness. He's been renowned for a long time as the great scamperer.
Yes, he's a great athlete. Improved his serve as well. A little extra zip in that. It's a shortish ball. He comes into the net. And a good recovery shot there by Korda, and he's oh so close with this running forehand pass, just wide. He's a very dangerous player to play, Korda, because he can hit wonderful winners from almost any part of the court. But just mentioning Chang's serve, it is a part of this game which is improved quite a lot. And one of the reasons that he's made some adjustments is to try to get more power. And interestingly, he's now using a racket which is 1 inch longer than the normal racket, 27 inches. His is 28 inches. And there's the serve. A nice ball toss, good arch of the body, and a nice snap of the wrist, which takes him off the ground. And how quickly he recovers. Look how well he's on his toes. Korda serving for the set, 5-4.
Love. Second service.
That's a tremendous shot.
One of the best shots from Chang in the match so far is this backhand. He really gets into position perfectly to direct that ball down the line. Two hands on the racket, good shoulder turn.
(30-15).
Well, he can play so well, Korda, and his game is flowing at the moment. And look at that volley. And so Korda has, with this fine volley here, 2 set points.
Game, first set, Korda. By 6-4.
In 36 minutes of highly entertaining tennis.
Second set, Chang to serve.
Michael Chang always seems to get involved in long matches, and if he's going to win this one, I suspect it might be another long one.
Love. All.
Excellent recovery play by Korda. He does well to pick this ball up. It looked as though it might have been long, and then to counterpunch the smash.
All. 30-40.
Petr Korda just has so much talent. He's displaying every shot available to man. And right at the start of the second set, another break point against Chang.
First service. Deuce. Advantage Korda.
Well, the quality of tennis generally has been so high, especially after the first few games, particularly from Chang, that was a really rather bad error.
Game Korda. First game, second set.
Well, Petr Korda really is a changed man, Mark.
Well, he is always a dangerous player. He's a super shot maker. Free-flowing shots from both forehand and backhand, probably slightly stronger on the forehand, but that forehand there really had Michael Chang guessing. He can hit with topspin and slice on the backhand, very forcing shots. But he also, though, can blow hot and he can blow cold, and as far as Chang is concerned, that's what he's got to do. He's got to maintain his concentration and stay in this match. Grass is not a surface which is ideal for his style of play. He is small, 5'9", and he is more of a counter-punching player. He likes to trade off of the pace of his opponent's shots, but the footing tends not to be good enough for him in terms of changing direction.
Seats quickly, please.
And in the box there's Mum and Dad encouraging Michael. So, with a break, 1-up.
$15 love. $15 all. $30-15.
Very impressive second serve.
Chang has to move very quickly here to get to the side of the ball, because the ball was slicing into his body, enabled him to direct it down the line. Look how he gets to the side of that ball.
30-40.
Two double faults in the game, and Chang has an early opportunity to get that break back.
Game, Chang. One game all.
Bubbly little character, does a tremendous amount for tennis. He's chairman of the tour charities. Did a tremendous job last year with a lot of personal appearances.
15 love. Outs. 15 all. Out. 30-15. It's
almost as if it's a personal challenge to Korda to hit as many different shots in a rally as he can.
Game, Chang. Chang leads 2-1, second set. First set, Korda.
So 2 good games for Michael Chang, and he's going to have to be very patient in this match, because I think Korda is the one who's going to be playing most of the shots, and that is Korda's style of play. But Chang, I think he's got to keep a very strong mind. He's not a natural grass court player. In fact, he did play well here last year, interestingly. He reached the quarterfinals before he lost to Pete Sampras, but that was his best year, was last year. But just making sure he's taking plenty of liquids. It's essential in conditions like we've got today that players take liquid. The shadow, though, is now beginning to come across this centre court, which tends to pose a few problems for the players in terms of sighting the ball. So really have to watch the ball very, very carefully, and sometimes to use that to advantage.
Fifteen love. Love.
Very quick to get into the net here, Korda behind his serve, and a punishing volley.
Game, Korda. Two games all.
Petr Korda has beaten just about all the top players over the past few years. He had a 6-6 record against top 10 players in 1994. In other words, 6 wins, 6 losses.
Love 15. All.
He loves to hit the heavily topspun backhand. Of course, the higher the ball bounces, the more difficult that becomes.
30-15. $40-15. Game Chang. Chang leads 3 games to 2. Second set. First set, Korda.
Well, an intriguing match here. One senses it's reached an important stage, Korda having got the first set, but Chang eking his way back into the match, just chipping away gradually. And he has quite a different style of play, of course, to the Czech. Chang likes to build up the points from the back of the court. He gets very few free points, the occasional one on his serve. But Korda, far more aggressive, far more of an all-court player. But we've seen really some excellent play. Chang really struggling to get that ball back. It drops short, and that allows Korda to find the angle. Now Chang really having to cover a lot of court here to stay in the rally. He's gone from one side to the other. A defensive backhand, good depth on that one. Korda's shot cutting out the angle. Shortish ball again. Korda perhaps could have come into the net behind that one. Trading shots now from the back of the court, moving each other around. Chang moves into the net with a forcing approach shot. So the score 2-3, Korda serving in the sun.
15 love.
And somebody took a great catch down at sort of fly slip, really. Short third man. Topspin dragged it down through the shot.
30-15.
That's a good return, forcing a low volley, but look at this shot. Perfect.
40-15. Ball change, please. 3 games all.
It's a good serve, this. Really has Chang stretching, and that's the advantage of a left-hander with that slice serve, can really make Chang stretch with his double-handed backhand.
New balls for the Chang serve.
$15 love. $15 all. $30-15.
Quick to seize the opportunity here of coming into the net to pick that ball off of the Korda shot by Chang. $40-30.
That was a wonderful return of serve by Korda, who's having a bit of trouble with the footwork down there. He's already taken out 1 or 2 little chunks of grass.
Game Chang. Chang leads 4-3, second set. First set, Korda.
Well, Chang has been having an excellent year. In fact, played so well in the French Championships till he came up against a tougher man in the final, Thomas Mustard. But he's always such an entertaining player because he's such an agile player, so quick. In fact, many would say he's one of the fastest men on the tennis court. But he combines his movement with superb balance. Look how resourceful he is there. That's a one-handed backhand. He normally likes to play with 2, but how quickly he recovers. Look at him watching the ball. Perfect concentration and improvisation again on this rally there. The defensive shot to the smash, but just cannot reach that one. But he's got his work cut out in this match. Korda is a player of great ability, though unpredictable. He can play from the sublime and almost to the ridiculous, and when he's hot, which we saw at the beginning of this set, the early part of the first, he can beat anybody in the world. 3-4.
Love 15.
A little bit lucky from Chang. Korda had to take it. It was dropping in.
And as fast as Chang is and as hard as he scampers, he can't get to a volley that is placed as accurately as that.
.30-15.
The problem for Chang is that Korda is just so unpredictable. There seems to be no sort of consistent game plan at all. 1 minute he's in at the net, the next he's staying back. It's the ball hard, chips it.
.40-15.
It's an unplayable ace.
I suppose his serve was a little bit too short, and it allowed Chang to get onto that. Look how he turns his shoulders and really launches himself into it, doesn't he? Well, it's the return of serve which is the decisive shot in this rally, because Korda does well and struggles to get that volley back, but that forehand relatively easy.
Advantage Chang.
Signs of Caribbean cricket there from Michael Chang.
An important point here for Korda. There's a good wide serve and takes Chang out of court and makes that volley an easy one, but that was the break point. And he's delighted that he won that one.
Advantage Korda. Game Korda. Four games all.
Korda didn't quite get the power on the high backhand volley, but I think most people would have accepted that that was his point, not Michael Chang. You really do have to win the point against Chang.
Love 15.
That's a blistering shot.
When he goes for his
30.
shots, Korda, he really can hit shots of the very highest caliber.
(15-30).
The long racket working to good effect.
Some brilliant play by Korda, the slice backhand, and look at this one. He gives it everything. 2 break points.
Korda leads 5 games to 4 second set by 1 set to love.
And that was a superbly played game by Petr Korda.
Delighted with himself, and indeed he should be, because he was in danger of losing his own serve, and there played a wonderful game. There he moves round to take the forehand. Again, he likes the forehand side. He favours that one. It's a little bit short, and that's a high response from Chang. That allows him to play the angled, forces the slice, and look at the backhand, a very aggressive shot down the line. Chang at full stretch, just not able to control it. Excellent play by Korda. And always moving. Good early preparation. Look at the follow through. It's quite a flat take back on the forehand, so sometimes that forehand can become a little bit vulnerable. He has to be hitting it positively, because if he doesn't, he tends to make mistakes.
Love 15.
This man's got his work cut out. He's got a break serve here to avoid going down by 2 sets to love.
Love 30.
Well, he's served 6 aces, but he's also served 6 double faults. And he is quite well known for being a bit in and out, and when the pressure gets intense, all gets a bit tight. Nothing wrong with that, though. What a great volley.
A shot of pure instinct here from
15-30.
Korda. Well, Korda really choked on this. He should have buried this shot. He gave Chang the chance to make that running forehand. He'll be kicking himself for missing that one. Great play by Chang.
(30-40).
No noise from Cyclops. Korda using the towel to just settle himself, take a little bit of time. There is a lot of tension out there.
Advantage Korda.
Well, a very uncharacteristic miss there from Michael Chang, having played the point so well. Gives Korda set point.
Deuce.
Well, if there's anything that Tony Pickard is going to have to work on, it's Korda's mind as much as anything, because that's certainly what's making the difference right now. All sorts of little gremlins running around in there.
Well, the serve looked deep, but Chang was undeterred. That really is a superb shot, giving him a break point.
Deuce.
The gremlins are deciding which ball he's going to use. Very important to have the winning ball.
First service.
Excellent point here by Korda, and Chang does well to dig that lob up there, but calmly puts the smash away. Set point.
I mean, you're not going to get a better opportunity to win a set than that. Maybe the sun was a slight problem, but back to deuce. Third set point.
Brilliant play here by Michael Chang for the low volley. Look how low that bounce was. Look how low the passing shot is.
Deuce.
Picks that up so well. Great shot. Well, it's a tricky one, this. It bounced a little bit higher than Chang anticipated. And superb recovery play by Korda. So set point for the third time in this game.
Deuce.
And this is to take a 2-sets-to-love lead. Imagine what happens when it gets around the match.
Advantage Korda.
Fifth set point.
Second set Korda. Six games to 4. Korda leads 2-sets-to-love. Third
Well,
set, Chang to serve.
Even Peter Korda wasn't going to miss that one. They've been on court an hour and 17 minutes. Great tennis.
Love 15.
Well, a sizzling forehand from Korda, that running forehand down the line. Worthy of any player.
$15 all. Wait, please. Thanks.
Three-two, Olhovsky.
$30-15. $40-15.
4-3, LJ.
40-30. Game Chang. First game, third set.
Well, there's a buzz around centre court, and our diligent researcher, Susie Ross-Brown, has just given me some intriguing statistics. Michael Chang has played 25 five-set matches in his career, of which he's won 17. And on 5 occasions, he's come back from 2 sets to love down, twice of them against Ivan Lendl. So he's clearly a very, very determined fighter. And if he's going to do it against anyone, Peter Korda is a chap who he might do it against.
Yes, I think that is possible in the sense that Peter Korda tends to struggle to sustain play consistently throughout a match. His play does go up and down, as we saw indeed in the game when he was serving for the second set. But on grass courts, I'm not so sure that Michael Chang has come back from 2 sets to love down. It's a different order of things for him to because it's not the surface that he favours. He really prefers to play on courts where he has a good footing, particularly the hard courts, rather than the faster grass where he's got to make these instinctive, quick reactions. So the number 5 seed really is under a lot of pressure.
$15 love. $30 love.
In the 4 meetings they've had, Chang has won 3 of them, and in fact you have to go back to the first one in 1990 on clay in Munich to see the last time that Korda won. And that was the only full-length match they've had. All the rest were 2-setters. That one went to 3, decided by a tie-break in the 3rd set.
30-15.
Korda's now got more double faults than aces, 9-6.
Chang was here waiting for this one, and he takes it on the rise and drills it back to Korda. How he's off the ground when he had to play that one.
First service. All's good.
Umpire Jerry Armstrong overruling the call, saying it was good. Some debate about whether Cyclops is working or not.
40-30. First service. Game, Korda. One game all.
The amazing flow of shots continues from Petr Korda. And resilient as Chang is, he must be feeling a little bit worried.
Fifteen love. 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 'Chang leads 2-1, third set. Korda by 2 sets to love.
Well, entertaining stuff, isn't it? I think even Michael Chang there was enjoying that one. And this is the rally from Michael Chang's point of view as he delivers the serve, recovers after the serve. Doesn't have to move his feet at all for this one. Whips his racket up behind the ball and across it. Again, there's no footwork, but look at the body rotation. But he has to get down, bends his knees to that one. That came through lower than anticipated. This time he has to move. He plays the ball off his right foot, enables him to recover. Now he's got 2 hands on his racket because he's going to play the backhand, and again rotates the upper body to get the power. Always watching the ball. Really having to work on this one. Slightly shorter. Changing the grip so that he can come over the top of the ball. But the ball was out. The game was his. 2-1 to Chang.
Love 15.
A clever play by Korda. Look at where he places the serve. Look where Chang is out of picture, wide of the tram lines, and look where he delivers the volley. Good tactical play.
$30-15.
And a fine lesson for any tennis player watching that very slow motion close-up of Michael Chang. The way his eyes were absolutely locked onto the ball right through the moment of impact.
30 all.
Well, Chang really plays a severe topspin drive volley straight at Korda at the net, who just cannot control it. 30 all.
Forty, 30. First service.
It was just unbelievable. Very similar to the first point, stretched out wide, but that time the return was just sensational. It is that two-handed backhand out wide that he controls so well.
Advantage Korda. Deuce.
Into double figures on double faults. And they've all been at, or most of them have been at a rather crucial moment.
Advantage Korda. Game Korda. Two games all.
Michael Chang went out in the first round back in '92 to Britain's Jeremy Bates in straight sets. Now seeded 5, he's in real danger of going out early again in the second round match.
Love.
The speed and agility of this man is just absolutely electrifying. He's wrong-footed there, takes the pace off the ball to give himself time to get back into the middle. In the end, that was good enough.
Korda quick to see that Chang has come into the net, and his reply has forced a defensive one from Chang, out volleys him.
$30-15.
Incredible play by Korda. And it's this backhand volley which really did the damage to Chang.
First service. Forty, 30. Deuce. Advantage Chang. Game Chang. Ball change, please. New balls. Chang leads 3 games to 2, third set. Korda by 2 sets to love.
Well, Chang keeping his nose in front. The last couple of games really have been intensely fought by both players, and really it's a tough battle for both of them mentally, because the odd point here and there is going to make all the difference. Here's the Chang serve into the body. He has to get to the side of the ball there, Korda. It's a good deep response. There's the slice backhand, brings him into the net. It's a tough one. He has to dig that one out, and Chang hoists up the lob. Now look at this backhand volley. Now look at the angle that he found. Quite extraordinary. Chang picked it up, but in his recovery shot there, too far out of court to get to that winning forehand by Korda. Really having to work very hard, Chang. Korda playing a very smart, sensible match, varying his play and making Chang move from side to side. So Tony Pickard doubtless happy with his new charge. Korda today playing a good solid match so far. 2 sets to love, 2-3. Well, a real touch of class here from Chang with this backhand down the line.
All. $30-15.
Her serve's a little bit short and lacking pace. And Chang has plenty of time to play that shot. He's way behind the baseline, so he's got endless time to play the shot of his choice. Break point, 30-40.
Deuce. Advantage Korda. Game Korda. Three games all.
For a man of such talent, Petr Korda doesn't really have a very good record in Grand Slams. He'd never got to the third round of the Australian before this year. Never got beyond the second round of the US Open. And only once beyond the second round of the French Open when he was runner-up in 1992.
15 love. Thirty love.
Well, he must be an infuriating player to play, Korda, because the better the serve, the better the response.
$40-50.
Korda has made it to the fourth round here, as he did 2 years ago, before losing to Michael Stick. Good.
Well, an incredible shot here by Korda. He has plenty of angle, but he has to play with the angle to make the winner. And he clips the top of the net and bounces on the line.
Game Chang. Chang leads 4-3, third set. Korda by 2 sets to love.
Well, it's all very tight and close. Mark, where's your money at the moment?
Well, I think I'd have to be with the man in the nearest the camera here, Korda. Though, having seen Korda play a number of times in recent years, I know that he can play, as we've seen, superbly. But for a variety of reasons, tension can creep in, and all of a sudden, those beautifully timed shots can be mishit. Some of the fine serves become double faults, and the game can change very, very quickly. And that is the thought that must rest with Chang in this match, that this man is very temperamental in terms of his self-confidence and his concentration. That, I'm sure, is an aspect which Tony Pickard has been working on to build self-confidence for Korda, because there's no question he has an immense amount of ability. The score 3-4, third set. Chang standing well behind the baseline to receive the serve.
Love 15.
Well, how on earth Chang got that back, I don't know, but to hit an effective high deep lob the way he did, it's coming down out of the sun for Korda.
Love 30.
A little bit of interest for Michael Chang here. Gasp from Chang. It wasn't very wide.
All.
Michael Chang is a devout Christian. He must think he's worshipping the wrong Lord at the moment.
(30-40).
Perhaps not. Chang steps in.
Deuce. Advantage Chang.
Korda is 6'3" with a terrific reach, but the lob was too good for him. It's another break point.
Deuce.
Well, Michael Chang was 8 feet, 9 feet behind the baseline there. Still unable to control it.
advantage, Korda.
What's Chang going to do this time? He's tried staying way behind. He's tried stepping into the baseline.
Incredible rally this. He does well to get this. Chang hits a fierce forehand to the backhand. Is half volleyed back. And look at this forehand for a winner. And the reaction.
I think the crowd are quite enjoying this.
$15 left. $15 all.
Chang gave a filthy look at that being called out, but it was such a bad miss hit.
Doesn't often come into the net.
30-15.
Look at the volley that he plays.
Grace, the ball's good.
Well, umpire Jerry Armstrong
First set.
has overruled the call, and they're replaying the point. Michael Chang a little bit unhappy about that. Remind you of the score, 30-15.
$30 all.
Can Chang get his mind together again quickly enough not to drop his serve at this very crucial moment?
$40-30. Deuce.
Not even the elastic Michael Chang could get that superb return back.
Well, this is the shot that does the damage. The backhand down the line and forces a defensive response from Chang, and Korda pounces. Break point.
leads 5 games to 4. Third set by 2 sets to love.
Very nearly 2 hours they've been on court, and Petr Korda has played some absolutely wonderful tennis. It's a match that's been made by the superb running and retrieving of Michael Chang. But Mark, is his time running out?
Yes, the number 5 seed really, I think, now is certainly in grave danger of going out of this tournament, particularly if Korda maintains the quality of play that he played in that last game. Some superb backhands, really forcing shots. So the crowd showing their appreciation as Korda serves for the match.
Love.
Michael Chang ranked 5 in the world. Petr Korda ranked 56 in the world, on the verge of a famous victory.
$30-15.
Just.
Second six.
That current ranking of Korda's really doesn't reflect his talent. He was as high as 5th 3 years ago. Maybe he's back on the way up there.
40-15.
It's been delightful tennis, and now 2 points for the match.
$40-30.
Still got to be one.
Korda wins 3 sets to love. 6-4, 6-4, 6-4.